looks like we're back home in Oceanside. Looks a little older, Danny does. And Beth, oh my, they really jumped in years. Maybe this is Christmas, 1972? Wow. Haven't taken a picture in a few years. Oh yeah, Aunt Betty is out of the habit. This is Christmas, 1972. Relocated the tree. No more trains around the tree. That looks like Tommy. He must have had a visitor from Rhode Island. I wonder if this is the, yeah, this is Grandma and Grandpa's 50th anniversary. That's right. We had the Mass in the house with him. Father O'Connell was the priest that said the Mass. Boy, I didn't realize it was so dark, these pictures. Like I didn't have lights on. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Looks like we're at a wake instead of a happy celebration. There's Father O'Connell. Oh, this looks like the beach up in Rhode Island. Yeah, that's right. They had their sunfish. And we went over to the beach. I think we had the sunfish, maybe. Maybe we didn't bring it with us. Oh no, there it is. There's Danny and Tommy going out sailing. Oh, this is 1970. 74. Robin and Larry visited us. There's little Larry and Jennifer. This year, little Larry graduated from high school. first time we met Larry. And little Larry and Jennifer. Oh, that was the day of striped bass fishing. Yeah, that was the year we had those very, very good run of striped bass. And Bill Marshall, Tony, when Danny was out one day. We were all in 1974. And the bluefish. Most of them were all striped bass. I think Bill Marshall put a fish inside the other one and we couldn't get it out. That's Thanksgiving Day. 1974. Everybody wants to eat, but Mom says, don't touch the food. A great cross. I think it's down in Florida. I think, yeah, this is, we went down to visit Ronnie and Bob. Yeah, Ronnie and Bob in Florida. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. This is where Ponce de Leon was supposed to have landed and found the Fountain of Youth in Florida. There's Ronnie, Grandma Shrum. That was the first time Grandma Shrum flew. That's the fort that the Spanish built. When they first landed in the New World. Oh boy. And the British conquered them. Took over Florida from the Spanish. That's Bob's house in Palm Coast, Florida. This is Danny Maloney. Visited him in Florida. He had just retired from the telephone company. I worked with him in Far Rockaway. That's his wife, Ruth, there. There's Danny. He lived in Cedarhurst. That was the day we were leaving. We stayed with him one day. And we were heading over towards Spanish Fort where Robin and Larry were living. That looked like New Orleans, yeah. This Brennan's. We went into Brennan's. We had like an hour and 3/4 or a 2-hour wait for breakfast, so we went over to the Quarter Two Sisters, and we had breakfast there, the old French section of New Orleans. That's the square by the cathedral, in front of the cathedral. I'm standing on the dikes for the Mississippi River, looking at the cathedral. There's the Mississippi, muddy Mississippi River. There's a riverboat. This is the famous cafe, Coffee and Bun House. This is the Bellingraph Gardens on the way back to Alabama. From New Orleans, we stopped in Bellingraph Gardens. It was just the start of the season. This was in 1976, so it was the spring of the year. The flowers were just starting to come out. Stopped at the Battleship Park in Mobile, Alabama. That's the Battleship Alabama. That's the submarine that's at the Battleship Park. Now this is at the Gulf Shores by Robin's Uncle Doug's house, I'm pretty sure, at the Gulf Shore. Clifford. There's Uncle Larry. There's little Larry. There was Doug's house. That's Robin's house in Spanish Fort. Those big trees in the backyard were pecan trees. And Robin used to send up bags of pecans every year to make the pecan pie. There's Larry's boat. There's Granny Hobbs out from Granny's farm. That's Uncle Tom. There's Aunt Bertha. There's Grover. That's Grover's. Oh boy, they're coming so fast. Aunt B, I think that was. That's Grover. That's Marie, that's Tom's wife. And Gladys was there. There's Gladys, that's Grover's wife. That's Granny Farm, Granny Hobbs's farm. She had lots of property there at one time. The old barn is falling apart. There's the old house that the sharecropper used to live in. Up, here we are back home in Oceanside again. Up, and there's Crumpy. The thin oak was in the garden, the apple tree was still there. There's Aunt Betty's car. There's Crumpy checking the car out. summer of 1977. There's old Crumpy and Crumpy's fence. There's Laurie Ramson. Now it looks like we're back to Thanksgiving. There's young Tommy. He must have been at Governor's Island with the Coast Guard at that time. He came over to spend Thanksgiving with us. There's Danny looking for dessert again. Oh, here we are in Bermuda. This was in 1977. We went down there with the group from Oceanside here. We had the Marshalls, the Millers, the Gallows. That was the time when Bermuda had their famous hanging of the murderers. There hadn't been anyone hung in any British colony in over 20 years, but the crimes warranted them to be hung. The Queen's appeal was denied. So they hung them while we were there. Now this is the Bermudian Hotel where we were staying at. It overlooks Hamilton Harbor and Hamilton, right in the town of Hamilton. There's a block from the hotel was the main street in Hamilton, with a famous Bermudian traffic cop. I think he's the most photographed traffic cop in the world. Everybody who comes to Bermuda photographs him. Your cruise ships all pull in to the main harbor in town, to the main dock. These are all the shops for the tourists. That traffic cop is there, I think, from sun up to sundown. The reason they need it is they drive on the wrong side of the road. He is part of actually Bermuda Customs. Now this is out in St. George, the northern section of Bermuda Island, and this is the fort that was built by the original colonists. There's a museum in the fort to the memorial of the original settlers and their ship, which ran aground here, and that's why they colonized Bermuda. Here's the tired crew. After a day of sightseeing, but the ladies were never too tired not to go shopping in Hamilton. We wanted to go to the pub, they wanted to go shopping. This is a picture of our hotel from the water taxi. We were going to the Somerset section of Bermuda to visit that area. This is a section of Hamilton Harbor. That's looking over towards the governor's house. We're still on the water taxi. The old governor's house. This is one of the main the channels separating two of the islands of Bermuda. A very narrow channel and a narrow inlet. And there's quite a current running through them. That's the aquarium in the background and a small zoo. You can see the current running through the bridge. And this bridge has a traffic light on it to let you know how strong the current is running. You get a red light that's running against you real strong.